True story. My sister found a hospital that doesn't exist. It was almost midnight. My sister and cousin were driving a van with 6 people inside. They were on their way home from a wild road trip in an unfamiliar province when suddenly, someone in the van cried out in pain. "My stomach! I can't take it anymore!" Panic. They had to find a hospital. Fast. The problem? It was late. The roads were dark. No hospitals in sight. For almost an hour they searched. Then finally, they saw one. An old hospital hidden in the dark. Something felt off. There were only a few cars outside, and they were all vintage, old models, rusting, decades old. But they had no choice. They rushed inside. A nurse was already waiting for them. She didn't ask any questions. She just took their friend immediately and gave him an IV. But something was wrong. The hospital was too quiet. There was only one nurse. The lights flickered, like in horror movies. The hallways were empty, except for one man standing at the end, not moving. Still, they stayed. Then the nurse walked up to them. "The doctor will be here at exactly 12 midnight. Your friend needs surgery." Something inside my sister screamed at her to leave. So she asked, "Do you accept credit cards?" The nurse just stared at her. "What's a credit card?" That was it. They grabbed their friend and ran. The nurse just watched them leave. The next day they drove back to check. They searched everywhere, but the hospital was gone. The place where it stood, just an empty field.